Hello, dear student. My name is Kalam Khan and I am from India. And I will be teaching a mathematics subject because I'm a mathematics teacher. So today I'm going to start new topic that is trigonometry. And by going through this topic, you will be having fun and on the same time you will be learning also. So before going to learn and fun, let me show my screen. Let me share my screen. Uh, I think my screen is visible to everyone, isn't it? So before going to dive in this chapter or in this topic, I just want to create one situation. The situation is you can see on your screen there is an ocean, and in that ocean one ship is there, and that ship is missing, and the person who is on the lighthouse, he is searching that ship with the help of light. So the situation is we have to find the distance between ship and lighthouse. And how can we find? That is the situation. So some student will be having some answer. Either it can be correct or incorrect. But just keep in mind this situation. We are going to come back again and we are going to find the distance between lighthouse and ship. Okay. Now let's start this trigonometry. So you can see here trigonometry. So trigonometry is a combination of two words, that is trigonon and metron. So here you can understand this trigonon, and these two words are derived from Greek. So these two words are from Greek, metron. Okay. So first let's understand what is trigon. Okay. So in our earlier classes, we have constructed many shapes like square, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon, octagon. These all shapes we have constructed in our earlier classes. These all shapes are called polygon. So whenever these polygons with the side n, so whenever we have side n, n means side, number of sides. So whenever we have number of side 5, so that shape can be called pentagon. And when the number of side is 6, so that shape will called hexagon. Similarly, if we have number of side 10, so that shape will called decagon. Similarly, when we have number of side is 3, so that shape will called trigon. So you can see here trigon. So you can just be if I break this trigon into two, so you can understand tri means 3 and gon means side. So we can define trigon as a shape that have 3 sides. So it can be any shape, like this is also one of trigon, and this is also trigon, and this is also trigon. Okay, now we understood what is trigon. So as I said, trigonometry is a combination of two words. That words are derived from Greek trigonon and metron. So when these two words are combined together, so it is becoming trigonometry. Now let's understand what is metron. Metron means simply measures. Measures. So we can understand the definition of trigonometry is what? So trigonometry is nothing but it is a science that deals with measurement of triangle. I hope you can understand or you understood what is the meaning of trigonometry. So trigonometry simply means the science which deals measurement of triangle. Okay. After that, let's have a look on application. So there are number of applications of trigonometry. But on top of that, I have collected some application that is on your screen. You can see here one building is there, black and white. That building is called Qutub Minar, that is located in capital of India, in Delhi. And we can find the height of this Qutub Minar with the help of trigonometry. What we need it here, one person is standing here, and we need the distance from person to Qutub Minar and the angle of elevation. If we know these two things, then we are able to find Qutub Minar height or that building heights. And you can see here, trigonometry can be used in aviation also. You can see here, the airplane is going to land, but here one angle, the angle that is playing vital role, that is playing very important role. If that angle is not accurate or not correct, then there is a chance to crash the plane. So we can find that angle with the help of trigonometry. Similarly, trigonometry has number of applications. Trigonometry can be applied in criminology, navigation, marine biology. Like it is too many applications are there in our day-to-day life. Okay, so let's understand what is angle. To understand trigonometry, the first thing is coming an angle. So it is very important things to understand what is an angle. So there was one mathematician whose name was Euclid. And according to Euclid, according to Euclid, angle is inclination of two lines intersecting at a point. And we can define in different way also. An angle is a union of two rays having common points. So you can see here we have two rays, ray OA and OB, and they are intersecting, they are meeting at a point O. This point O can be called, as a vertex, and these two rays OA and OB, these rays are called arm, arm, arm of an angle. And whenever two rays are intersecting each other, so they are making an angle. So here, this is an angle. Whenever two rays, two surface are intersecting or meeting at a point, so they are making an angle. So angle can be measured in radian and degree, that we are going to discuss in detail later on. So we have understood the components of an angle. So here we have vertex, arms, and angles. So here we have, in angle, we have two arms, isn't it? The arm OA and OB. So we have different name of each arm. So OA arm is called terminal side. Okay. Terminal side, and OB is called initial side. Initial side. Okay. If I rotate terminal side toward clockwise, just try to understand, if I am rotating this side OA, that is terminal side, if I am rotating terminal side in clockwise, and when this side is reaching here in opposite of OB, means in opposite of initial side, so the angle between these two arm or these two sides is becoming 180 degree. So the condition is, if in terminal side is rotating clockwise, and whenever it is coming exactly opposite of initial side, and they are having collinearity. So in that case, they are making 180 degree. And this 180 degree angle is called positive straight angle. Now you can understand in this slide. So here, let's suppose I had this side OB, and here we have the OA. So OB became collinear and OA became opposite of OB. So in that case, the angle will be made by both line will be 180 degree. So this 180 degree angle is called positive straight angle. So I think you have understood what is positive straight angle. Now, once you understood what is positive straight angle, then we can learn right angle. So simple thing is, right angle is nothing but the half of positive straight angle is nothing but right angle. So half of positive. So here uh, positive straight angle is total 180 degree, and the half of positive straight angle, that is 90 degree. So whenever 90 degree is there, so you can assume that there is a right angle. So here you can see here, if I draw a line over here, so 190 degree here, 190 degree here. So 90, 90, 180 degree. So just you need to remember is right angle is nothing but half of positive straight angle. Okay. So we have learned two things, positive straight angle and right angle. Now, once we understood what is right angle, then we can understand what is right angle triangle. So as name suggested, in right angle triangle, we have right angle. So a triangle where we should have one right angle. So you can see here, in this triangle, we have one right angle triangle. This small square denotes 90 degree. And 90 degree, that means a right angle. So whenever you are finding a small square, that means 90 degree, and 90 degree means right angle. And whenever you find right angle in any triangle, so that triangle will call right angle triangle. Okay, we are going to learn the component of right angle triangle in details in coming slides. Okay, now once we understood this right angle triangle, so we have three way to measure the angle: British British way, French method, and circular measurement. So we will see one by one. In British system, one right angle is equal to 90 degree, and 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. And in French system, one right angle is equal to 100 grad, and 1 grad is equal to 100 minutes, and 1 minute is equal to 100 seconds. So just you need to keep in mind the conversions. And in circular system, two right angle is equal to pi. This symbol is called pi, and pi value is 180 degree. Okay, so we have one relation where we can convert degree into grade, grade into radian, or radian into degree. So the relation is d by d means degree, d by 180, g means grade, grade g by 200, and radian by pi, and pi value is 180 degree. Okay, so these are the conversions we have to keep in our mind that will help while solving the problem. Now, one problem is there uh, to convert 30 degree into radian and grade. So we can convert here. You can see here, given thing is 30 degree. D is given, that is 30 degree, and we know the formula. The formula is D by 180, G by 200. So D is given, so we can put the value of D, that is 30 by 180 and G by 200. Now here only one thing is unknown, that is G. So we can keep one side of the equation, and we can gather all the values one side of the equation. So whenever integers or variables are changing their place here to there, so they are changing sign also. So 200 is in the state of division. So whenever it will change the side, so it will change the side. So it is in division, so it will change the sign into multiplication. So G will be is equal to 200 multiplied by 30 and 180 degree. So simply I can cut this 1010 and 3 ones are 1, 3 6 are 18. Now we will get 200 by 6. Now I can reduce more. So 2 3s are 6, 2 ones are 1 and 200 and 200. So we will get the answer 100 by 3. That means if we are converting 30 degree into grade, so we are finding grade is equal to 100 by 3. Now we can convert degree into radian also. So we know the conversion relationship, that is d by 180 degree and radian by pi. So again, if pi will change its position, then it will change the sign also. So pi will multiply with d. So here you will get like that. R. R means radian. Now d is given. D is given. D is 30 degree, isn't it? And 180 degree. So 0 will get cancelled, and 3 ones are 1 and 3 6 are 18. Now you will get the value pi by 6, and this is the radian value. Now here we converted, R will be coming as pi by 6. So you can understand we can convert with the help of that relation, degree into radian, radian into grade, and grade into degree. Okay, let's come. Already we have learned right angle triangle. So this is one right angle triangle. You can see here we have one small triangle, one small square, sorry, one small square. So here that means this is 90 degree. And once we have 90 degrees, so I can say that this triangle is nothing but right angle triangle. So in right angle triangle, we have three sides and each side having different name. You can see here we have theta. This is the theta, and in the side which is opposite of theta, that side is called opposite side. And the side which is neighboring to the theta, this first of all, this symbol is called theta, and we can represent angle. We can represent angle into theta. So theta is nothing but angle. Okay. So the side which is adjacent to the theta or which is neighboring to the theta, that side will call adjacent side. Okay. And the side which is lying in between opposite side and adjacent side, that side is called hypotenuse. So these are three different name of right angle triangle. Okay. If I say you, with the help of these three sides, opposite side, adjacent side, and hypotenuse, how many ratio can you make? So I will be helping you. I'm just telling you, if I'm making first ratio with the help of these three sides, if I'm making opposite by hypotenuse, this can be one ratio, and second ratio can be adjacent by hypotenuse, and third ratio can be opposite by adjacent, and fourth ratio can be adjacent by opposite, and fifth ratio can be hypotenuse by adjacent, and sixth ratio can be hypotenuse by opposite. So we can make total 6 ratio with the help of these three sides of right angle triangle. And all these 6 ratios are called trigonometry ratio. That is our topic. So I think you might understood what is trigonometry ratio. And these 6 ratios having different names. Now we are going to learn these different names. So here we can make this 6 ratio. First ratio can be opposite by hypotenuse. Second ratio can be adjacent by hypotenuse. Third ratio opposite by adjacent. And fourth similarly adjacent by opposite, hypotenuse by adjacent, and hypotenuse by opposite. Now these ratios having different name. Now you can see here the first ratio that was the opposite by hypotenuse, that ratio is called sine. Now you understood that ratio name is sine. And the second ratio that was adjacent by hypotenuse, that ratio is called cosine. And the ratio which is where opposite by adjacent, that ratio is called tangent. And the ratio which is having hypotenuse by adjacent, that ratio is called secant. And similarly cosecant and cotangent. Now we are not using this sine, cosine, tangent, and secant, cosecant, and cotangent. We are using shortcut. So the shortcut of this name is sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, and cot. Okay, so you will be having overall idea what is sine, cos, tan, sec, cosec, isn't it? Okay. Now let's come on our first slide. This is our first slide. So we have learned sine, cos, sec, cosec, all those things. We have learned trigonometry ratio. Now, if I am applying here trigonometry ratio, so we can find the distance between lighthouse and ship with the help of trigonometry ratio. Let's suppose for that I need to make one right angle triangle. So let's suppose this is one right angle triangle. This is right angle triangle, isn't it? Now here we have 190 degree. Okay. Let's suppose we know the height of this lighthouse. Let's suppose this is 50 meter. This is 50 meter. And that angle is 45 degree, because if person is rotating that light, so he is knowing the angle. So if we know two things, one angle and one side, then we can find, and we need to find this distance. Or we can say if angle is here, then the opposite side we need to find. And if we are able to find the opposite side, then we are able to find the distance between lighthouse and ship. Okay, so here I'm going to apply tan theta, and the ratio of tan is what? The ratio of tan is opposite by adjacent, isn't it? Okay, so we need to find opposite side. Opposite side means the distance between lighthouse and ship. Okay, so here adjacent side is dividing. Whenever it will change its position, so it will multiply. So tan theta multiply by adjacent is equal to opposite, and adjacent side is given, that is 50 degree, and theta is also given. Theta means angle. So tan 45 is given, and adjacent is 50 degree, and opposite side. Now we know that 1045 is nothing but 1. We didn't learn this 1045. We can learn in next class how 1045 is coming 1. Okay, and then 50, and then opposite. Okay, so opposite is nothing but 50. So opposite side will also 50 meter. So here see how great applications. We found the distance between lighthouse and ship. So I would like to give assignment to everyone. So by coming in into the next class, every student will have to find their building heights with the help of trigonometry ratio. So thank you, students. We will soon meet in next class.